The first time I saw Jon Hamm's feet, I was like, all right, how long his feet got to be out?
Listen, I'm super excited to be able to chat with you guys about Confess Fletch because, first of all, the movie's hilarious. Second of all, you're both amazing in it, and I'm curious, Roy, is there more or less pressure playing a character who is so sort of dry and serious? Because my impression of you is that you're very different than that. So I'm curious, like, where, like, for you, you're like, yeah, what was that like for you?
You know what film I watched, and I'm not going to say to prepare.
Okay.
But to figure out tone. And this is not going to make sense, but I hope that it does.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Lethal Weapon.
Okay.
My character is very much Lethal Weapon 1, Danny Glover, Sergeant Murtaugh. I'm too old. I'm too tired. What do you want? What is it now? I just want to sleep.
Yeah.
And I think from that is where the comedy comes from. And so, when you look at comedy to some degree, like comedy can be, the crazy joke or the crazy gag and you fall, but it also could be knowing that this character just wants a thing. And every time he tries to get it, here comes Fletch or his annoying ass rookie partner and throwing a wrench in his day. And so that becomes the joke. And so that's a nod to the writing. And so now you get into Zev Boro, who co-wrote with our director, Greg Mottola. So now you just, as an actor, I can just trust the words, man. We did source material off a book. We're not cooking something up from scratch. Why am I working so hard? So, it just became something where I was a little bit more, chill.
Smarter, not harder. Ayden, so I guess maybe piggyback on that a little bit. Did you have anything in particular that you watched or any character that you maybe looked at as kind of like inspiration or influence for Grizz?
I tried to stay away from watching any cop stuff just because I felt like I hadn't seen my character represented really in cop media. And I really wanted to tap into that kind of nervous energy of just like trying to prove yourself, trying to get validation, wanting to do something that's good for the world, and maybe having a little naivete about how things really work. Yeah. And that's also not hard for me to tap into because it is ever present.
Did you guys have a lot of I know that the humor, like we're talking about the humor being kind of a little more subdued, but did you still have those kind of breaks where you're just like, you got to take a second and like laugh it out because whatever happened is just too funny?
I think that there were definitely times where we had to. The first time I saw Jon Hamm's feet, I was like, all right, how long his feet got to be out? And normally on a set when like the people got to like, I'm like, is this covered under like the intimacy coordinator nudity thing? Like, do I feel comfortable? He's just got his feet out and he's putting them on the desk and he's doing it. Oh, let me tell you this. Ayden, tell him about how when I had the baby, the scene where I have the baby, and he puts his feet up on the desk, right? And so you read the script and it's just feet on desk. Okay, cool. Do my line, feet on the desk. He's twiddling his toes.
The toe twinkling.
You're trying to do your line, and it's just big toe, just one toe. He would just do one toe.
Wiggling.
But also watching Roy be mad at John and his feet while a baby is sleeping on Roy is impossible to keep a straight face.
But that's the little quirk and nuance that's comedic improv that's not in the script that Jon Hamm brilliantly finds and that Ayden and I have to challenge ourselves to not laugh at and ruin the shot. So it really is just the it's the subtlety of that. You don't need a big gag in that moment. You just we're trying to have a serious conversation about a murder. Why is your big toe twitching?
I get it. That would absolutely throw me off. Yeah. I won't stick my toes up while we chat. Thank you guys so much for the opportunity to talk about the movie. It was awesome. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
keeping your shoes
Thanks,
on.
man.